You gotta feed your cameraman, man. That's what they're telling I Show Speed.
We do feed the cameraman. He get a plate.
I Show Speed wasn't feeding his cameraman, but
we feed our cameraman, and we feed our good people at Bloomfield Homes for letting us use this kitchen and this house for, you know. What's going on, y'all? It's the one and only EdibleDope Chef, and we back with another episode of Chefs Know It All. And today we got a special guest. We got another chef, a local chef, my guy, Chef Dre of Your Chef Dre. And would you want to say incorporated, or what is it? Or just Your Chef Dre meal prep company, or catering?
It's Your Chef Dre, but I have a second business, Dre Eats Meal Preps.
Dre Eats Meal Preps.
You know, I got different revenues, bro. I'm trying to expand, so
right.
We'll say those two. But Your Chef Dre is the Instagram tag where you can find me.
Okay. Yeah. Got to have those multiple incomes for sure.
Have to, bro. As an entrepreneur, as a chef in Dallas, you got to, bro.
Got to.
You got to feed everybody.
Yes, sir. So got my guy in here. He got something good for us coming today. What we cooking today, my guy? What we making?
So we are making a crispy garlic chicken fried rice. It's actually on my meal prep menu for the month of January, and it's very simple. TJ got some chicken thighs, which we're gonna dice up, and then we're gonna marinate. And we also got some diced carrots. We got some diced red onions with some red chilies. We have some garlic and ginger. We have some parsley. We have some eggs that we're gonna fry to put in the fried rice. Some oyster sauce that will also be in the fried rice with the soy sauce and the seasons and all that stuff that's over there. Some cooked rice, and then we're gonna top it off with some sriracha mayo. But pretty much, man, this is gonna be like a quick little recipe that's gonna be packed with flavors for sure, bro. Right. And it's very simple to make for sure.
And you say this on your meal prep list, so this is something that's light, easy to cook, and also healthy for the people.
Yeah, definitely healthy for people. High in protein. I mean, with the high protein, it's gonna be a high carbs because of the rice. But I feel like if you don't want to eat, Panda Express, or if you don't want to eat fast food, Asian places like that, you can just make this at your house. Really, it's super simple. I mean, eventually I'll get the price to make this meal, but I'm telling you, man, it's super easy and it's packed with flavors for sure.
And we'll definitely have those ingredients down in the bottom for y'all to try at home, you know, and then y'all can give him y'all review. Y'all can send it to him, send it to us, you know, and let us see how y'all did when y'all made it. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So what's the first thing we need to do? You say I'm cutting up the chicken.
Yeah, so I need you to dice the chicken, bro. And then once you dice it, just throw it back in a bowl, and then we're gonna throw some sauces in there, some seasonings once you get done.
Okay. And then I'm gonna rinse this off real quick. No, we gotta wash our chicken.
Wash your chicken, man.
Wash your chicken, man.
Very important. So while he's washing the chicken, I'm gonna go ahead and try to work on this egg. For me personally, I don't like cooking the egg with the rice because it just makes the rice a little bit soggy. So I'm supposed to be talking, right? So with the eggs, it's simple. 2 eggs to make enough for at least 2 servings of rice, I would believe. Yeah, let's start with that. Kind of break the yolk in. What we're trying to get scrambled eggs.
Fresh, clean chicken.
Appreciate you, bro. I would like to put some salt. A little bit of salt, not too much.
And we're just dicing this up, right?
Yeah, we're just dicing it, bro. That's it.
Okay.
Keep it simple.
All right, so let's start off, man. Let's tell the people where you're from, and of course, the question that all chefs get asked: what got you into cooking?
Oh, I'm from Indiana, Minneapolis, Indiana. Naptown, they call it.
Naptown.
I got into cooking because of my granny. She is the whole reason why I love to cook. She kind of put me in the kitchen when things got tough as far as with education, because I got bullied a lot in school, from middle school to end up being high school. And so, and I was trash at sports. So she was just like, bro, she was like, yeah, Dre, we're gonna put you in the kitchen.
Right.
And so cooking was like a passion of mine, man. I just love making the macaroni and cheese during the holidays. I remember her making like chitlins and pig sweets and all this stuff. So it was nice being able to do that and seeing how happy the family was.
Your granny sound like she's from the South.
Yeah, she's from Georgia, bro.
Okay.
So
Georgia roots in the building. Okay.
Yeah, so I appreciate her for putting that into me, because once I graduated from high school, I just decided to try culinary school. But during that time, it was kind of tough because that's when my mom had her stroke, and then I ended up having to just not finish high school. I mean, not finish culinary school, and just go into working at a kitchen and trying to get that experience that way.
Right.
And so I tried culinary school, but it just, again, that's not God's timing at that point.
Where'd you go?
I went to Harrison College Chefs Academy. It was a local community college in Indiana.
Okay.
But they closed down like by the time I moved. And so, but when I got my first job, I just learned. I felt like I learned quicker from the job itself than culinary school.
Right.
But it's
You
different
got another
techniques.
little bowl back there. Need to put that in something.
No, it's good. We got other techniques you can learn, but other than that, I feel like you can get the best experience from working in restaurants.
Okay.
And so for sure.
Okay. So, what's your next step? You got the eggs going. I'm dicing up the chicken. What's your next step?
So we got the egg going. The eggs are done. So I mean, I don't like my eggs to be too burnt. So like a little crispy is cool. But 2 eggs, like I said, should be enough. In this pan, we got some oil already. What we're gonna do is brown the red onions and the chili, kind of bring that flavor and that smell, man. Onion smell is always like a good smell to me.
Yes, sir.
When it comes down to dishes and sauces or stews or just anything, bro, really.
Right.
We got some fresh diced red chili peppers, so we're gonna cook that.
Fresh from the Urban Dallas Farm. Shout out to Urban Dallas Farm.
We're gonna turn this up so that way this can cook the way it needs to cook.
So, do you remember the first thing you ever made? The first thing you ever made on your own? Whether it be before
macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, Thanksgiving.
Did you make it right?
17-year-old Dre.
Okay. Did you mess it up or did you get it right?
Man, my roots, my cheese sauce separated, and so I kind of messed it up the first time. But then my granny showed me how to make the roux, and then it came out the right way after that. So now I just make it the same way my granny make it, but I do smoked Gouda cheese for my catering event.
Wow, okay.
So I like cooking mac and cheese, but I'm very lactose intolerant though.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So you gotta take like a pill or something if you want to eat something. Okay. So how long you been in Dallas? What brought you to Dallas? Why Dallas?
It was just more of like a personal decision. At that time, I felt like it was the best decision, especially with the person I was with at that time. And so, I mean, that was the only reason why I really came here, truthfully. But then that situation never worked out. I decided to stay, and I was like, I'm gonna just make this home. Because going back to Indy, it was just gonna be the same as Indy, not doing nothing, not growing. You know, for me, I don't like being told what to do. And so I felt like I wasn't gonna be able to develop out there.
Right.
And so there was no point of me coming back. So I stayed.
Okay.
And then I've been here since 2017.
Yeah. What's been the biggest challenge about moving from there to here, if any?
My biggest challenge, honestly, bro, was, and it kind of is still to this day, is
before you get there, what I need to do now? I got the chicken all diced up.
Now you got the chicken all diced up, so you'll do some soy sauce, some garlic powder, some onion powder, some salt and pepper.
Okay.
Just mix that all to get colored.
Gotcha. All right. So Becky was saying the most challenging thing what's been the most challenging, if anything, about moving here to Dallas?
I mean, truthfully, having consistent friends. I don't think since the last 9 years I've been here, I haven't had a true real friend besides you.
Yeah.
And a MIA.
For sure.
And I'm just saying, like, it's been tough, but also not having family, bro, you can kind of lonely.
Yeah.
And so, but really, other than that, I built my whole brand from word to mouth.
Right.
So if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. And I feel like for someone that's not from here, I know a lot of people that eat my food.
Right.
Never saw me at any game, nothing. Like, and how to have these athletes want me to cook for them is crazy. Like being able to get Osa, bro, and not being from Dallas was crazy to be able to cook for him and still be in clients to this day. Okay,
that's Osa from the Cowboys, right?
Yeah, defensive lineman in 97.
So let's get into that. You do a lot of, I think you do mostly meal preps, right? Or
yeah, so I do meal preps and I also do private chef services as well too. And that's the weekly thing. The meal preps is on the weekend. So I cook for Osa at his house throughout the week. During the regular season, I would go to his house and make about 3 meals per visit. I'll go twice. And so he requested that I come twice, and that's kind of cool. And also I cook for YouTubers that wants me to come cook out for him at his house.
Right.
I do that once a week as well too.
Okay.
And then the winery, I'm at the winery still. I've been doing that for the last year, and so it's pretty nice.
The winery. What's the winery?
So it's a black-owned winery in Dallas called Pure Noir, and I provide their Friday bites and also their brunches on Sunday.
Okay.
So if you ever want some food from the winery, you can just hit them up and they'll be able to provide it for you on Sundays. But you gotta set reservations for sure.
Right. For sure.
So yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, bet. So yeah, I sauteed the onions, the chili peppers, and the carrots that I chopped up that y'all saw earlier. Chopped it up, saute them so they get kind of brownish. I want to have some color to it, caramelization to it.
And I got you all mixed up over here.
Bet. I'm gonna add this rice. This is gonna be done before the chicken, but I just want to be able to show the people how to make this rice.
Yes, sir.
Because that chicken is gonna definitely take not too long, but it's gonna.
Is there a certain kind of rice that people need to be using?
What kind of rice did you bring, though?
I brought jasmine rice, but I'm just, okay, jasmine rice.
I'm adding oyster sauce and then also some soy sauce.
All right.
I think I turned this off on accident, bro.
This is, okay, let me relight it up.
And this one too. But once you add the soy sauce and the oyster sauce, you just bring that to a mix. Mix it as much as you can, kind of coat everything together. Once we put this right here.
Gotcha.
While you do that.
Switch sides right quick. There you go.
And now I'll let you saute the chicken.
In this pan right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Get some of that oil, brother. All right, so now let's talk about your meal prep side of the business. How long have you been doing it? And, well, first of all, what made you want to start doing the meal preps specifically? And how long have you been doing it? First, how long you been doing it? And what made you start focusing more on the meal preps than anything?
So I've been doing meal preps since right after COVID. I felt like it was very important that I try to do something that I'm very consistent with and that I know that can bring more doors open. So I did meal prep right when I left Frito-Lay.
Right.
And then when I left Frito-Lay, I started making meal preps probably about 50 out of my house. And at that time, I was in a good position to where I can really depend on my business kind of solely until I found another job. And so when I realized that when COVID happened, a lot of people don't like to eat out.
Right.
A lot of people don't want to risk it, so they would order meal preps. And obviously, at that time, I was good to make the food and not have people stressing and worry about anything happening to them and whatnot. So, but yeah, I got into it at an early age, and then I started seeing like how Icon Meals and Dallas Prep Kitchen was going like really heavy with it.
Right.
Like it's time for me to go heavy with it too.
Right.
So I started trying to find ways to market it differently, and then it just kind of kept growing. That's good.
Okay.
But yeah, bro. I mean, just being able to get into it, I feel like it has its challenges. Finding consistent help on Saturdays and the long hours.
Right.
But the reward is people are losing weight. People are seeing results.
Right.
People are trusting me with their journeys. And then also people are finding an easier way to get the nutrition they need without having to buy like these processed food, these frozen meals. They can get it locally and fresh here in the Dallas and DFW area. So as long as it's affordable, which is why I made it affordable, people will keep coming. I mean, so for me, it's not too much about profit and margin loss. It's not too much about making a profit off of each meal. It's just more so making sure that people are being able to get the resource at an affordable rate. And so, like the refrigerator is pretty dope because people are getting it at an affordable rate and it's in different areas.
Okay, now the refrigerator, we'll get into that in a sec. But I want to ask you, because you say you do private dinners and meal preps. Let me ask you this: what do you like doing more? Do you like doing the meal prep more, or do you like doing like private dinners more, catering more? What's your
private
favorite thing?
dinners, I like.
Look it up for me.
Private dinners, I like doing more because of the fact that I get to meet new people. Out of those,
Right.
my all-time favorite, honestly, bro, is production catering.
Mm-hmm.
Production catering is where I'm able to cook on site for the movie, meet these actors and actresses, kind of open their taste buds up to new flavors and healthier flavors while they're here in town.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just opens up that variety. It opens up that door of like more high-end clients or more people like, oh, if this person is getting this meal, obviously it's making a noise out here in Dallas.
Right. So how did you get into that? How did you get into
Production catering?
doing a production catering? Yeah.
So shout out to my homeboy Tariq and his homegirl. You met Tariq?
I don't think so.
Okay, well Tariq and Edwin. Well, no, let's scratch that. Shout out to Edwin.
Mm-hmm.
Edwin was a producer for the movie called Cageburg, and he was looking for a caterer out here in Dallas at the time.
Okay.
He was like, bro, I trust you. I need you to cater this for 14 days.
Mm-hmm.
I did it. It went great.
Yeah.
I was stressed out those 14 days because I'm rushing and unprepared, first time doing this.
Right.
But it worked out to the point where I was having those actresses and actors shouting me out, tagging me on the Instagram, and then just kind of opened that door to more production companies reaching out to me to do production catering.
Mm-hmm. You didn't get no cameo in there?
Nah, bro, I really didn't care about that.
Yeah.
Man. I'm old fashioned, bro. I just like being behind the scenes.
Right.
So, but truthfully, bro, I feel like that's fun because it's like 14 days, maybe 20 days, depending on the movie. Mm-hmm. And then you get to just meet different people, go to different scenes, different sets, and stuff like that.
Right.
So it's pretty dope. I love it. But I would say after that.
So what you doing now? You adding in?
I added the eggs, and then I'm adding some parsley, bro.
Okay.
Let's just stop it for green onions for right now.
We forgot the green onions.
Yeah. Okay. But that's it, bro.
Yeah.
I'll just mix this, kind of mix it together. I'm gonna taste this, see if I need to add some more seasoning, but I think the oyster sauce kind of gave it that saltiness. Right. With the soy sauce being low sodium. You are crisping up the chicken, which is perfect. So, and that will go on top. So yeah, mix, cool. That's all incorporated. Mm-hmm. Bro, I don't need to taste this, but if you want to taste it, bro, I'll let you do it since I made it several times.
You know, they say
let's get the cameraman involved too.
I don't usually taste myself.
You got to feed your cameraman, man. That's what they're telling I Show Speed.
We do feed the cameraman. He get a plate.
I Show Speed wasn't feeding his cameraman. But
we feed our cameraman, and we feed our good people at Bloomfield Homes for letting us use this kitchen and this house for our episodes. So yeah, we make sure everybody get a plate. Oh yeah, that was good. That's good. I like that. That's some fried rice I can eat right now. Very simple.
That looks like it's almost done.
Okay, hold on. Wait, we gotta clean up first before we gotta clean up. What I always say, cleanliness next to godliness. So we're gonna clean up first, and we're gonna come back for this plating process real quick. All right, y'all, we back, and we got everything done now. We got the rice here. Hold on, brother. We gotta lead into this guy. This anxious guy right here. Goodness.
I thought you wanted me to play it while you talk.
Yeah, we're about to get into the plating portion of the show. You know what I mean? So now before we do that, I got a few rapid fire questions I want to ask you, just as a chef. Okay. You know what I mean? This is stuff I get asked, stuff I'm sure you get asked as well. Yeah. So we're just gonna run this real quick. So, would you prefer gas or charcoal?
Gas.
Gas. Breakfast or dinner?
Dinner.
Dinner. Spicy or mild?
Mild.
Okay. Home cooked or restaurant?
Home cooked.
Okay. Fried or baked?
Baked.
All right. And the last question: what is one seasoning you can't live without?
Garlic herb seasoning from Mrs. Dash with no salt.
Okay.
Specifically that one.
Why specifically that one?
Because you can put that on vegetables, potatoes, sweet potatoes, bro. That's very versatile. I put that on my seasonings for my meal preps. Like that is for sure definitely top tier. You can put that in your fried rice. You can put that everywhere, bro, because it gives it the garlic, the onion, the black pepper, all those other herbs without the saltiness of the seasoning. So you know how you got the seasoned salt, the garlic salt. Like I like the garlic flavor, but the saltiness is too much.
Right.
So the garlic herb kind of gives us that flavor, the same thing without the saltiness.
Okay.
So,
I like that. All right. So now we're gonna get into the cooking portion. I mean the plating portion. Sorry, the plating portion of this whole thing. So first thing first, we're gonna put. I'm guessing we're putting the rice down first.
Yeah. So we're gonna put the rice down, bro. What I do is when I have my meal prep, I just spread it. But in this case, we got a plate, so I'm just gonna put it in the center, bro. I mean, I'm pretty hungry. What time is it? Yeah, I'm pretty hungry, so I'm gonna eat this plate, and then y'all gonna eat the rest. But it's the fried rice. You go on the bottom first. Once you get it all, mixed in, like I said, cooked off and whatnot. Center the plate. Got some chicken thighs that TJ cooked. Looks very crispy and flavorful, bro.
Appreciate you.
Like a couple. We gotta share this with people.
Right.
So just a couple, kind of enough to put in the center. Once you put the chicken on top, it's very simple, man. Sriracha mayo, you can make it in-house. For my meal preps, I do Greek yogurt, mayo, sriracha sauce, and a little bit of rice vinegar. But this is kind of like the low protein version of it. So there's no protein in this. But you just drizzle this on top, kind of do like the lines.
Gotcha.
That, and then green onions, but this is parsley. And then that's it, bro. You just eat that. Like, once you get that bite of that chicken, get the bite of the rice, bro, you get all the flavors. That's A1 right there, regardless.
Yeah, sure.
And so, yeah, it's that simple, bro. It probably took about 20 minutes, 20 minutes of cook time, and then 10 minutes of dicing up everything. And that's it, bro. Put it all together. You get crispy garlic chicken fried rice with the yum some top, and then some green onions.
All right, so another episode, Chefs Know It All. We out of here, man. Quick, easy recipe. My boy Chef Dre, y'all already know what the next step is, man. About to go eat so we can get up out of here. All right, y'all. So again, we're at the final portion of the episode, and this is where we like to give y'all just a little bit of mindful dope to leave home with. So I'm gonna have my guy Chef Dre give y'all just, give them a little bit of some words. It can be motivational words. It can be something you've been through or whatever, just something that you might just have on your mind lately, and just share it with them just to kind of give them something to leave with.
Oh, that's easy, bro. Never believe outsiders. I truly think that outsiders can stop you from growth and self-doubt, because for years I've self-doubted myself and compared to a lot of chefs. But truthfully, if you believe in yourself, you put faith in God, and then you just master your craft, you will get far. I really don't care what outsiders says, because a lot of outsiders don't want to see you grow.
Right.
And so it's better to just keep your rounds, listen to God. I mean, if you're a religious person, trust yourself, people that really be in your corner since day one, and not because you on a glow up. And so just, that's it, bro, really. That's the most simplest advice I can give anybody. And when I'm talking to kids, when I talk to kids, I tell them the same thing. Like, man, don't listen to outsiders, man. Just believe in yourself. If you're passionate about it, and then follow your dream. Because people told me I wouldn't be able to do it, and I've been here for 4 years, and you see what I'm doing.
Yeah, I seen what you did. Yeah.
And so, bro, it's just all about trusting yourself, trusting your judgment, and if you are scared of change, I mean, that's life. Yeah, life is gonna change regardless if you're scared or not. Yeah. So it's on you if you want to ride that change or if you want to stay in one position and be content. And so for people like me and people like you and like my homeboy AP, like we're from the gutter, bro. But if we can believe ourselves and get out of it, we can uprise the gutter and, bro, be able to, take care of our family and buy property or whatever we want to do. And so it's just all about trusting ourselves with that. And so.
Already. And that's what this show is about. This is us not listening to the outsiders, because people told me stuff about this show.
Exactly, bro.
Oh man, make sure you got this, and you can't do it without this. But hey, we on episode 9 now, so
exactly, bro. You got like you look at where people start at. They didn't have the best equipment, but perfect example, iShow Speed, bro. You saw his first video to where he at now, and then Koss and that. You see his first video to where he at now, bro. It's like. It's just like they didn't believe, they heard the outsiders, bro, but they didn't stop them from growing. And now they on top of the world with that stuff. So the same with you and me with this, everything, bro. It's just all about trust in yourself and continue to trust yourself.
Yes, sir.
For real.
Yes, sir. Well, hey, that's it, man. That's the Mindful Dope. Another episode. Chefs Know It All. We're about to dig into this food, man, and we're going to get out of here, man. Y'all make sure y'all check us out next episode. And go check my boy Chef Dre out. You know, if you ever need any meal preps, anything, he got you. All right, now.
Hey, one. Thank you. Was that too soon to eat?
No, you good. That was good.